So it's been a long time since I talked about my totally hands-free passive opportunities. And some companies have disappeared. Some companies have gone on pause, and some companies have remained. Um, the the ones that I have remained that's Property Robots. The US 30 trading, that's the software that I run and that I manage. And I made the other video about that, so you can go watch the video on that. I'm going to be pausing my US 30 trading until I get up more funds, about $20,000, and I'll be using funds from these passive opportunities to get me that $20,000 that I can put into my software trading. So that's what's going on with the US 30 trading. Property Robots, they're still going. I've been with them since July. Been with them since July of last year, and time flies by. And it's a little quiet growing thing. They continue to pay. Their whole thing is it's a robot that builds houses in 72 hours in, I want to say, third world countries, but they're just looking to expand anywhere, any place that needs a home. So, but their focus is international because there is a lot of homelessness. So they're trying to help reduce that, and they're using the robot that they have to build these homes in 72 hours. And I'm also a founder with them, which gives me um, extra perks when they release their crypto coin on an exchange, which will allow me to receive additional revenue when robots are sold. And they have two business models. Is one is when robots are sold, and another one is when robots are leased. So those who are not founders will receive revenue from the leasing robots, and they have customers, and everything's going forward. So it's a quiet company that's just growing. Nugen, their coins $2.50. No new news about them. They're they're still there. They're still working. Um, and there's not much I can say about them for right now. Dragon Pam. Dragon Pam is a new Pam that I just signed up for actually today on the 14th of April. And I've been watching the guy who put this together, who found a great trader, and the trader is a 7-year trader. The trader is using software. So the trader is using his 7 years of experience to manage a software, and he'll intervene whenever he needs to. So, and that's kind of what I was doing with the software that I was managing, except I have a I had a I have I had. One day I'm going to be able to say I had a full-time job, but I have a full-time job, and so I can't get access to the news like someone who is doing it full-time because they're there watching it. They have a Bloomberg terminal to get news as it's happening immediately, and they can make any adjustment that they need to do. And that's one of the things that I saw them do this past week with everything that's going on that I experienced managing my own account. And so for him to do 5% this past week in the same week that I had trouble with is pretty awesome. I want to say it's pretty fucking awesome. And with that Pam, with Pam's there's a normally a split, and with this Pam it's a 70-30 split. You get 70% of the profits, they keep 30% of the profits, and there's also a 2% management fee. So um, to have something that's hands off 100%, you got to pay something. And so I think to be able to keep 70% is pretty great. I've had PAMs in the past where they were a 50% split, 50-50. So um, so a 70-30 split is pretty awesome. Um, Assets GH. This right here is also new. I started last week. It pays 5% a day. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but and also the minimum with the Dragon Pam is $500. So the minimum is $500 to get started, and with Asset GH, the minimum is $50. And so on your $50, you earn 5% a day. In 24 hours, your profit and your earnings are in your wallet. And at that time, you can either withdraw or reinvest it. Now, I've put into a calculator so that I know what the potential is going to grow to. But my strategy is every month I'm going to withdraw 10% of the balance, and that's going to be the same thing with the Dragon Pam. Actually, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna stick with doing that just for Assets GH. I'm gonna let the Dragon Pam grow some more before I start taking withdrawals on it. But on Assets GH, every month I'm going to withdraw 10% of the balance. As the balance gets higher, I'm going to go to weekly withdrawals of 10% of the balance, because who knows how long it'll be here. That's with anything. That's with anything, because trading is risky, and that's what they are doing with your funds. Is they're trading in the forex market, they're trading in their cryptocurrency market, and they're getting high returns. So yeah. And the next thing is Flash. Flash is the same software that I use for US trading, except for the developer uses the Flash software for gold, and so that's the performance that he is using with it on gold. There's another I want to say owner of the company. He's using the Flash software to trade 3 forex currencies, and he's doing pretty good with it, and it's around the same return, and it averages at probably about 5 to 6% a month. So it's low returns, but it's steady, and it's very low risk. Unicoin, they're doing a lot of brand awareness going around the world, and they were just in Paris at a blockchain event to make awareness of their coin. Their coin is a asset-backed coin by real estate and by small companies that have the potential to be billion-dollar companies. So it's almost like investing in startups. And by me owning the coin, that gives me access to part of their portfolio. And so their portfolio is real estate. They've acquired real estate in Thailand, Philippines, Panama. I think it's Panama. They acquired a copper mine in, I believe it's Argentina. But down in the description, you'll be able to click on the link that'll take you to my cash flow portfolio, and it'll give you information on that.